Yes, man. We made it. Yeah. If you listen to the song, you know the song. We made it. I ain't gonna say it on the live. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be modest. I'm gonna be modest, but we made it to the end of the year. I am your boy Arnold Lewis. This is the ATP Network. I help athletes prepare for a life of overseas basketball, building wealth, mentality, whatever it is to get you prepared for the pro life of playing basketball through mindset, through workouts, through building wealth the right way through the eyes of a pro basketball player, being the light, being the change that you aspire to be, not just this year, but every year, because we are on our journey together. I am on this journey with you guys, and I am speaking from a place of the people that we are trying and striving to be. I am in my own right I am in my process of building wealth. And one thing that I learned was no one taught us the right way or taught us anything about building wealth. We are in the age of financial literacy, and no one is talking about it through the aspect of an overseas basketball player. You know, you got NBA guys, you guys who could have made it. Yeah, I know Chris Sane used to be an athlete, and he works with a lot of athletes, but there's no one on the ground level speaking from our perspective. You know, the people who are trying to build it, or who are in the process of building it one step at a time, the people who hasn't reached their 7-figure goals, who hasn't even reached a 6-figure goal, who's trying to get to their first 100K invested. You know, speaking from that mindset, speaking from that base point, that's where I'm speaking from. Speaking from a guy that's been playing the game for 12 years and realized around year 7 or 8, like, this basketball life isn't really going to cut it for me later on in the future. What am I doing? What I'm doing now is not going to be sustainable for me in the future. And I speak about it before on the previous lives. And that's what kind of led me into this whole building the network, growing, all that. What's up, Carson? What's up, Hermaya? We are in the last episode of the year. We made it. Make sure y'all stay hydrated. This is salt and water, you know, just to get that extra zip. I did come from the weight room. I did cut. Jackson, what up, baby? I don't know who Joe Milton is, Karen, but I appreciate it. We made it to the end. You know what I'm saying? You start the year like how you end the year. I just got out the weight room, and I wanted to put a little bit more, you know, what's it? It's not potassium, but, you know, electrolytes. Putting some little more electrolytes. I'm going to look it up, Karen. I hope you ain't a Karen. Love from India. Shout out to Nubius. Shout out from Nubius from India, man. I appreciate you tapping in. We made it to the end of the year. We here. We did it. We made it. We here. Baby, we did it, man. I got nothing but love and energy for everybody that's tuning in and tapping in today, because we made it to the end of the year, and we're doing it. We're doing it big. You know why? Because we're here. Love from Mars. I'll take that, cat. We love from Mars. We love from Mars. We love from Jupiter. We love from Saturn. It doesn't matter. We love from wherever you are at in your life. That's where we loving from. So today, we're just recapping. Reflection. This is the time to sit back and reflect. Nah, I don't watch Stranger Things. I don't watch TV or movies anymore. I will watch one movie maybe every 6 months, maybe, because I'm so hyper focused on achieving and getting to a place in life that I can be sustainable. You know what I mean? Happy New Year from Sweden. Shout out to you from Sweden. I've never been to Sweden, but I'm in the process through the last couple of years of just building. And you say, wow, what does that mean by building? What I mean by building is, like, I have to build my mind first. And the way I build my mind is I only focus and pay attention and only allow myself to consume certain things. And movies, TV shows, although they are great and amazing, they're just not in my scope of where I'm trying to go. So they don't really fit in what I'm trying to do. So I don't ever watch movies or I'm not gonna say ever. So like if I'm just chilling and somebody got a movie on, whatever, I'll watch it with them. But I'm never going to just really go out and seek movies. I think in the last 3 years, I probably watched maybe 5 movies combined in the last 3 years. TV shows, definitely not no TV shows. I'm just strictly podcasts. I think the last 2 movies I watched was probably this year, and that was only they were investment movies because I was trying to learn some information and somebody recommended you watch these movies. Those will help you. And a lot of books, audio books, and I'm on my last book of the year that I'm trying to finish. I'm right here. This is my last book of the year. I said I'm gonna finish. This is my last goal of the year. Finish this book. This is my last goal of the year. Hello, Damark from India. This is my last book of the year. This is my last goal of the year. Can I accomplish it? I know I can accomplish it. This is what I set out. So when I woke up this morning, I woke up this morning, said my affirmations, I meditated, I prayed, I stretched, I wrote down what I thought about for the end of the year. Oh, appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate you tapping in. I did all that. I got my mind. It took like a good 45 minutes, 50 minutes just to get my mind right to start the day, because this is my natural embodiment. This is who I am. This is not what I come to say, oh, I did this. This is what I do without anybody watching, without anybody talking. This is what I do. This is who I am. This is not what I'm trying to fake. This is what I'm creating in my energy and my field. So I do all that, and I set out goals for myself for the day. Why? Because like I said, you end the year how you start the year, and you're going to end the year just like by how you are naturally. And this is my natural habit. We are naturally goal seeking beings as humans in general. We're always just trying to achieve a goal. It gives us fulfillment. So I set out some goals for myself one of the goals was put all the thumbnails for my YouTube for all the lives that I did previously and put all the descriptions. I did that. Go to the weight room. I just got done doing that. I got them all written down. I had a couple more. Where's my other phone? I had a couple more other goals that I had set out for. Oh, go live. I'm live right now. So, I'm just achieving the goals that I set out for myself one step at a time. They don't have to be the most outrageous things in the world, but they are just momentum goals that just keeps you going. Keeps you going. What up, bro? Keeps you going in life. And what you do today will give you an insight on what you will be doing forward. How you attack the day, what you doing. Everybody's getting ready to turn up. Hey, I'm getting ready to have fun because my birthday is tonight, midnight. I am a New Year's baby. Woohoo! I'm a New Year's baby. My birthday is on the 1st. Everybody always say, oh yeah, but once you are a New Year's baby, it doesn't really hype you up that much that everybody be like, oh, it's New Year's, it's your birthday, da da da. Been there, done that. About to turn 36. Doesn't really do anything for me like that because I really don't take single days as I don't take these days as I'm gonna start now. I'm gonna now start becoming this person, because you gotta attack every day like that. You never know what day might happen for you. You never know what can happen. You can only do what you can for the day in preparation of tomorrow, even though you know tomorrow might not ever come. But you prepare anyways. You prepare for tomorrow today, knowing tomorrow might not ever come. But if it do, and you prepared the day before, how far along will you be to getting and being where you want to be in life? So starting the end of the year, last video of the year, first of all, let's acknowledge that it's daytime for me over here. It's 2:00 in the afternoon. I am in Uruguay, South America. So where I was at. To start off, dang, he threw me off with that. He threw me off, got me off track. We're going to start with the last video. Oh, yeah, there we go. We made it to the last, we made it to our goal. I don't remember when I started going live every single day, but I remember I said, it's been over a month and a half. I said, we're going to go live every single day until December 31st. Go back through the lives. It's probably like 30 lives back, pretty much. I did not miss one day. What else, Showtime? I did not miss one single day of going live. I went live in the airport. I went live outside. I went live just to keep the streak of going live every single day. And we accomplished that. We accomplished that goal, that task, that feat. And that just does nothing but gives us confidence. When you achieve something that you set out for yourself, you building your own confidence. And that's one thing you got to understand about this life. The confidence that you're looking for the next year is already inside of you. You just have to build it up. You have to do the things that is going to build your own confidence, that's going to carry you into the next year, into the next day, into the next whatever it is that you're trying to build upon. So this day is about reflection and momentum building. You got to look at what you've done and where you've been at and how far you've come in order to know what is possible for you. Are you on track? Take an audit and look at where you have been in life this year. Are you on track? Have you been on track of what you say that you want done, have done? Is everything going in the direction? It's okay if it's not. It's okay if the direction, but you won't know that unless you take the time to look. That's right, Dan. It's all about momentum. Building up momentum. That's why I set smaller goals for me throughout the day. Okay, go live. Do all my podcast thumbnails and descriptions. Make reels. I did make some reels. Read a book. These are called momentum goals. They might seem like, those are simple. But these are things that get you in the momentum of getting something done. And once you start doing that, you just start, once you get the ball rolling, it's like the snowball effect. You get one little thing done and then you start accumulating and doing so many things. And before you know it, it's 2:00 and you accomplish more in one day than you've done in 2 weeks. Because you've established that. You know what I'm saying? You've established that for yourself. So it's all, you got to reflect. Why your habits tonight or today dictate what you do tomorrow. Momentum is earned. How you carry yourself will dictate what is to come for you. Momentum is earned. That is a bar. Momentum is earned. You have to earn the right to get that momentum going by actually doing the things necessary. No one we're off for the next 2 days. My team is off for the next 2 days from practice. I could do one of two things. I can relax all day, chill, go kick it with my best friend, which I still am going to go kick it with my best friend because it is my best friend. And we're going into the new year and we're in the same country and it's my birthday. Of course, I'm going to spend it with my best friend of all people for 18 years that I've had. Of course, I'm going to spend it with him. Who else? That's like my brother. Who else to spend the rest of the day with? But first, we must get the things done that we say we might be done. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. Getting this book done might be a little challenge for me because I'm kind of excited. I have 60 more pages to get it done. Man, 60 more pages to get it done. This is the last goal that I set out for myself to do. The last goal I set out for myself to do. The book has 297 pages. Then it has acknowledgments, notes. I'm not really worried about that. These don't really matter. Let's just say 300 pages. So that's 60 pages left. I'm on 241. So I'm exactly 60 pages left to finish out. Can I finish 60 pages today? If I break it up and do 30-30. Sup, homie? If I break it up and do 30-30, I can complete my last goal of 2025, which is to just finish this book along with the other ones. But that's it. Micro wins. Micro wins. Don't think that what goal. Hey, I played in Saudi Arabia one time. Al Kabar was the team name. Don't think that the small wins don't matter. Don't think that they don't matter. Every win compounds, and like the eighth wonder of the world, compound interest. Everything compounds. Good habits, good energy, bad habits. All these compound, not just your money, your time. Everything that you do has a compounding effect, whether that be for good or whether that be for bad. You get to choose and decide what that does for you. What that does for you. You know, comparison is a thief of progress. Don't compare this year by what other people have done. You know, you're going to go on social media. You're going to be on social media this day, these last days, and everybody's going to be like posting their 2025 recap, what they've done, how they accomplished this and done that. And it can be very demoralizing to see what someone else has achieved and thinking that you have not achieved what you have set out, or you haven't grown a lot from what you've done from this entire year, because you are looking at, oh man, this person went to this country and he did this and he probably earned this and he played for this team and he did this. And that type of mindset will mess you up going into the end of the year, because everybody's going to be posting the good. No one's going to post their struggle of 2025. They're only going to post all the glamorous trips and this and everything to make you discouraged by watching everybody else and seeing how far they've came this year. Comparison is a thief of joy. Don't compare yourself to anybody you see on Facebook, Instagram, people what they posting, where they're at when they're posting. Don't let that distract you. Focus on how far you've come this year. Focus on all the things you've done this year. And I, speaking from a person that has been in that mindset, like I only say that because I've caught myself in those moments of just, you know what, I haven't achieved all that I wanted and set out for myself. And instead of, it's like kind of focus on the glass half full type mindset. You're focusing on what you didn't. You're focusing on what you didn't accomplish. It's like this. It's like this water bottle. You see this? You're focusing on this part right here that you didn't accomplish, but you don't see all that you've done. This is your 2025 in a bottle. Pun intended. This is your 2025. This is how much you've accomplished. Don't focus on this part. Focus on all this and use that. Use this. This is where this how far you've come this year. This how far I think you will be very happy if you looked at it from this perspective. Dang, I might not have gotten here. I might not have reached that one goal. I might not have made that one money I got. But look how far I've came. And this is what we need to focus on. Focus on how far you've come. Focus on what you've done to better yourself. Focus on what you are doing to carry yourself into the next chapter of your life. Focus on that. Focus on the bottle being filled, not what is missing. Focus on this is your 2025 right here. That was just for demonstration. I'm not going to use the bottle more. Now, especially for those out there who have money goals, and you know, on this channel we talk a lot about your investment journey and how to build and get through your investment journey for yourself. What goals have you set for yourself for your finances? And have you achieved them? And I can tell you straight up, I haven't achieved all my financial goals that I wanted to achieve this year. I had a goal of reaching my first 100 six figure, reaching to 100K invested. I'm not there yet. However, my portfolio grew over 50%. So I can look at, dang, I didn't reach the 100K, but my growth of growing over 50%, that's pretty dang amazing. And I'm gonna build upon that. So whatever goal, especially your financial goals, if you have not reached them, don't stop. Don't get so caught up in the date. Get caught up in the time. Because if you really think about it, not to get all extra, what's the word? not theoretical, but to get more conspiracy theorists like the calendar and what it's made, like the calendar was made flawed. There's not actually 12 months. They took away extra months. The calendar was made for you to work. There's actually like 13 months. That's why you only get paid 12 months because of how they structured the calendar. So people put so much emphasis on starting and stopping at a certain time instead of being what you need to be. So if you haven't reached your financial goal, just take time out of it and just work towards the mission. Look to where you're at and look to where you're trying to go. Build on where you're at instead of what time is put in front. Oh man, it's the end of the year and I didn't reach it. I feel like this. No, look up where you at. There's a reel that always goes around, and I guess it's a part of my feed. And the guy says, I don't know what that emoji is, not Maggie. And the guy always says, this time next year we'll be millionaires. And the next year passes, and he says, this time next year we'll be millionaires. And the next year passes, they didn't achieve it. This time next year we'll be millionaires. Another year passes. And you know what? He said again, this time next year we'll be millionaires. And it was probably about 6 years has passed, maybe, and they looked up and had about $9 million. He didn't stop. The first year didn't happen, or the second, or the third, or the fourth, or the fifth. You just keep going until you get to where you're trying to go, until you reach that goal of what you're trying to get to. You don't stop. You don't stop. You just keep pushing and you keep grinding and you keep building and you keep building and you have your head down. Work. And you look up, not to where I want to be. Head down, year go down. Work. Head down, look up, still not there yet. Work. Look up, still got more to go. Work. Look up. You're so far past where you thought you would ever be. The goals you set for yourself seem minuscule compared to the person that you want to be. Scuba, I don't know who you is, but you're blocked. Yes, sir, because you are here tripping. Ain't got time for that. People come on here acting crazy. We ain't got time for that. So, as we are here, who is that? Somebody I know? I don't know. As we are here at the end of the year, as we reflect on everything, as we look back on everything, don't take any of it for granted. Don't take your growth from how far you've come for granted. You've worked hard this year. You've put in a lot of effort this year. You've done a lot. Made money, lost money, got wins, had losses, hurt, cried, pushed, punched, fight, hurt, sick, down. We've all been through it all this year. But guess what? If you're hearing this, you made it through. If you're hearing this, you made it through. And what a feeling to make it through. That's your feeling gets the blessing. How you feel when it's all said and done in every moment of time. How you feel dictates everything. How you choose to feel. Look at all the stuff that we've been through. And I personally, me, choose to build upon the emotions of what this year has brought me. And to know I made it through this year, it's just a burst of energy to know that nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop you. Look how far you've come. It's all really your perspective. Whatever purpose you put in front of yourself and the perspective that you take upon achieving that is what is going to lead you forward. Is what's going to be your guiding light. Is going to be the strength that you need to carry you forward through all of what next year has to come. Because if you think you reached a level and you've accomplished something this year, that doesn't mean things get easier. That means it's time to kick it into overdrive. I talked with my boy Big Deuce about his channel, and he said that, you know what, it's time for me. I felt like I pissed away this year because I knew I was supposed to crank it up a notch, and I reached a place in my life where I'm getting the things where I want to get, and I know I need to turn it up a notch. So this year we're going to turn it up a notch. Drex Play, Happy New Year from Fiji. It's 5:19 a.m. on a Thursday morning over here. Well, god dang, Happy New Year's from Fiji. I ain't gonna say I love to be in Fiji. I'm glad where I'm at right now. We're in month of Adeo, so it's like a New Year's, like, and it's summertime at the same time. So it's pretty straight. How do you block people on here? Because people are people are very, very crazy nowadays. And that's one thing to speak on that. As I was talking to my boy, because we always reflect and going back and forth on what we always choose to. We always reflect on what we need to do to get better. How do we attack the next day, the next moment? How do we get better here? How do we get better here? How do we get better than that? And once you reach a certain level, like once you start getting first recognition for how far you come, that's when the trolls come. That's when the people who don't care about the mission, the goal, what you have in your energy, in your force, what you're trying to pursue, the trolls come, the negative energy come, the bad of the world that is trying to hinder you. Really, is your inner self. It's just really the challenges of the life that's coming at you to see if you are ready for the next level, if you are ready to become that person that you're trying to be. Because the trolls will be the stepping stones. Can you withstand them? Can you overcome the naysayers? Can you overcome the doubt? I feel like trolls is like the inner doubt that tries to hinder you from achieving what you're trying to achieve. That's all trolls are. They're meant to make you stronger. They're meant to teach you the lessons in life that you need to get to that next level. So keep pushing. We going into the next year. We achieved our goals as far as going live every single day. And you know what? To be honest, I'm setting a new goal. This one's gonna be a good one. This one might be a little tough. To go live every single day of 2026. Jeez, now that is a big one. Here comes like I said, here comes the trolls. Always. The trolls always come. They always come. They want their light. They want their attention. They're the doubting thoughts. They're the negative energy. They're the unseen forces. They're the gravity that pushes and tries to wear on your mind and on your vision and on your purpose. That's why your perspective and your habits and your thoughts matter more than anything you do. Take your perspective upon it. You see what you need to see. Understand. What up, Jeremiah? Understand that these fools gonna come. These thoughts gonna come. But you built yourself up stronger than that. You are stronger than that. You bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Never falter. Never let the thoughts win. Control this more than anything. Control every thought. Control every step. Don't falter. The road is only getting, we only just beginning. Every new day is a new beginning, a new step, a new grind, a new day to show the energy that you have to conquer something. But it comes from conquering yourself first, from conquering your mind. Every day is a day to conquer this. Because the true test is the test of one, of knowing yourself, of mastering yourself, of mastering your mind. This is my last video of 2025. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I'm thankful for how far we've come on the channel, how just the work that we put in, just dropping videos regardless of what, who see them, who tune in, who do this, it don't matter. We set a goal out for ourselves, we achieve them, we done it, we here. And we just getting started every day, man. Every day it's a new day to keep going, to keep grinding, to be better, to keep pushing, man. I'm super grateful for everybody that ever watched 1 second of one of my videos, for anyone that's ever liked one of my reels, for anybody that ever subbed, for anybody that ever shared, all of that. I am super grateful for it all. I'm super grateful for the haters. I'm super grateful for all the negative people that tried to keep me down, for all the BS coaches that tried to hold me back. For all that, I'm grateful for it all. I'm grateful for every single thing that has happened to me this year. I am grateful for all of it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everyone that played a part in it. I appreciate everything that's happened to me. What's up, Daniel? I appreciate of every person that played their part. You end your year the way you want to begin it. And it's still time. As long as you're here, listening, breathing, feeling, going through it, there is time to get on the path that you set out for yourself. That's all I got for this year on this video to end this year. I'll catch you guys back here tomorrow for the first video of 2026. But we end this one with greatness is a habit, not a right. Until next year.